Here with head coach Brad Zelenovich of Southeast Polk. Coach, appreciate for having on today. Let's talk about last week. Big win over Ankeny Centennial. You're 2-2, and it's been a 1 week loss, 1 week win, 1 week loss, 1 week win. How would you evaluate the season so far up to this point for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of described it there to a T. At times I've played really good football. You know, and then at times have played not the standard. So just looking for consistency, obviously. Beat a really good team on the road last week after kind of stubbing our toe a little bit out east, and then beat a good Ankeny team at home and played Valley to the last minute of the game and came up a little bit short. So yeah, just continuing to coach our guys, trying to improve every week. Kind of create the identity of where we're at in terms of personnel, some new faces, obviously, but, excited for, another opportunity this week and continue to watch this football team, mature and grow and play at a high level.
What's one of the biggest things that you want to see improve here as the weeks have gone on? Your defense has done pretty well for the most part up to this point. Offensively, is there anything that you just want to see improve just a little bit more? Do you want the passing attack to be a little bit better? Do you want the ground game to be a little bit better? Is it just kind of everywhere?
Yeah, it's all three phases. Yeah, I mean, we played really well defensively last week. I thought we tackled well and played with great effort. 2 weeks ago at Prairie, you wouldn't have said the same thing. We were pretty lackluster. But yeah, just consistency in all three phases. Talking about taking care of the football. We've been a little loose with the football, which is uncharacteristic for us. We're minus in the turnover margin, which that's the biggest indication of success is turnover margin. And, we're accustomed to being on the plus side. So, taking care of the ball on offense, trying to create more takeaways on defense. That's easier said than done with the schedule we're playing against really good teams. And then playing complementary football, including the kicking game. Obviously, we blocked a punt for a touchdown Friday night against Centennial, which was a huge momentum play. I think, we scored two touchdowns within 2 minutes there at the start of the third quarter and kind of came out of halftime, playing really well, 3-and-out touchdown, block punt touchdown, and kind of salted that thing away. So there's enough improvement in all three phases, punting the ball, playing defense, understanding field position, taking care of the ball. When we get into the red zone, we got to come away with points, all those situational things that if, you're going to be there, if you're going to be an elite 5A team, if you're going to make a run at this thing, you've got to do that. And that starts in practice. And, that's the message to our players.
You got Sioux City East here on Friday nights. They are currently 3-1 on the season. Pretty good football team. You played them the last couple of years. They remind me a lot of Prairie and a team that you've played the last couple of years. You don't see them very often. You don't have a lot of familiar opponents. What's it like going up against these guys? What do you see this year? They got a talented quarterback, but you really, like I said, you don't play them a lot. You don't see them a lot. The teams you play don't play them a lot. What's it kind of like playing these guys?
Yeah, I mean, it's they're out west there, and their first 4 games that have been on that side of the state, and now you get into group play, and we played them a year ago up there, and so yeah, you're exactly right. I see a good football team that's well coached. They got a lot of guys that have played a lot of football for them. They got experience back. Starting with the quarterback and some playmakers there on the perimeter, and good running back. They're pretty good balance. They create explosive plays on offense. So that, and then, physical style defense. They got a lot of young guys that played, 10 playoff. They're a playoff team, and there's no, substituting that, being one of the final 16 teams is a big deal, and so they're a good football team. They present some matchup problems with you with how they spread you out, and then they're a physical team. They want to build this the right way, and coach has done a great job of, creating physical, tough defenses that stop the run, and then same thing on the offensive side. Although they, throw the ball, they've been very effective running the ball with the senior tailback.
Well, Coach, we appreciate your time and good luck to you in the Rams here on Friday night.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Coach.